and welcome to part 2 of my top 10 Infinitus moments. If you want to see the first part, you can click on this link right here and you can watch that. These are in no particular order of awesome, just in the order that they happened to me. Number 6 is the Forbidden Journey ride within the Harry Potter park. And I know that number 5 was the park, but seriously, this ride was the most wonderful experience of my whole life. Just the line is beautiful. The line it can be incredibly long, and it goes through everything: the Gryffindor common room, the dark arts, the defense against the dark arts room. I don't even remember. You go in through the entrance hall, you see Dumbledore's office, it's the greenhouses. You see all of these things, and there's all these little details. And you could probably spend your whole life in there and still not see all the intricate details of it. And then once you actually get to the ride itself, I've never been on a ride like this before. It was incredible, and I can't even begin to think how the designers came up with this. Okay, so the best thing I can think to describe it is it's a motion simulator, but instead of being in a little box and it shakes and stuff, you're actually moving throughout the castle. So there's screens throughout, and then the little seat thing that you're sitting in tilts and shakes and all this crazy stuff. But then there's also parts where you come in contact with big scenery things, like the Whomping Willow comes this close to hitting you in the face, and there's the big spiders that spray water on you, and it was so awesome. And I know that Patty, Jenny's mom, and Kiki got a little motion sick. But I'm sorry that they got motion sick, but it was my favorite thing of the whole park. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't actually ride on the Dueling Dragons because I don't like roller coasters that much, and so I was a little bit afraid that before we got in, because I couldn't see what it looked like inside because it's inside of Hogwarts, that it was going to be really twisty and turny. But if you're prone to motion sickness, it might be a little hard to ride. But oh my god, it was so awesome. And then when you get off the ride, it leads into a store that has a just crap ton of Harry Potter merchandise, and they sell the books in there even. And we saw Team Star Kid when we got off the ride, and the shop got everything in there that you could possibly want, and the ride was awesome, and it was so epic. OMG. Number 7. Dancing Snape. Jenny and Kiki will know what I'm talking about, and probably a lot of other people will know what I'm talking about as well. There were several people that I think were hired by the Infinitus people to dress up like characters from the book, and really, really well, not just oh yeah, you made that yourself. It was believable that they were really the character. And they just walked around the conference, and people took pictures with them and stuff. And there was this one Snape that I don't know if he was working for Infinitus, but he was really good. He was really tall and skinny, but his hair and his costume and everything was perfect Snape. But anytime there was music playing, this kid got down. He danced like nobody's business. When we were waiting for the Night of a Thousand Wizards to start, where the park had closed to the public, and then the Infinitus people could go in and after hours, they sat us down in this big amphitheater, and they were playing music, and Snape was just dancing away. I'll insert a clip here. He danced at the ball too, and he was just a goofball, and I loved him. Dancing Snape for the win. Number 8 is the Harry Potter Alliance receiving their giant check from the Chase Giving community for $250,000. I know that this event was live streamed on the internet, so maybe you watched it, I don't know. But it was one of those moments, and I was so glad that I was there, because I can't even begin to describe it. It makes me so happy to be a Harry Potter fan, to be a nerd fighter, to be part of this internet community, to be a member of Dumbledore's army. Andrew Slack is very eloquent and very well spoken, and he didn't have any index cards, but he was talking like he had prepared everything that he said, and it was so moving. And then after they got the check, Paul DeGeorge from Harry and the Potters stood up on a chair in the middle of the audience, and we all sang "The Weapon We Have Is Love," and it was so beautiful, and the people sitting behind us were like sobbing hysterically. I know that all three, Jenny, me, and Kiki, got teary-eyed throughout the event and the presentation. And then Esther was there, Esther Crazy Crayon, and yeah, if you watch John Green's videos, you know all about Esther. She wasn't there, but she was on Skype video, and Andrew Slack made her weep like a baby. He was so nice to her, and I love the Harry Potter Alliance so much. And number 9, Team Star Kid. Okay, wow. First of all, we got in line about an hour before it started, and I know that for a fact that the line has started long before that, and it wrapped around like crazy business. It was so long. People were singing songs. Flitwick was conducting us. We stood in line next to some relatively famous YouTubers, I think, but I hadn't actually seen them before, so I felt kind of bad. And we made friends, and it was really fun. And then the actual show started. Wow. Okay, no spoilers, don't worry. I know it's going to be up in a few days, but I just have to say that they truly outdid themselves. Everything from the writing, the songs, the costumes, the props, the scenery, the quality of the video was just outstanding. From a technical viewpoint, this play was beautiful. And then the actual play itself, as much as I love the first one, I think the second one is by far better. I think that the first one kind of poked fun at the Harry Potter community and the story of Harry Potter, and it was funny and awesome, yes, but I think this one was a little bit more like touching and emotional, and it was hilarious, don't get me wrong, but it had heart, and it was just outstanding and awesome, totally awesome. Number 10 was the Night of Frivolity Ball, the thing that ended it all. I mean, yes, there was stuff the next morning, but it was pretty much just like breakfast and then get the hell out. So the ball, the music, Alex Carpenter was DJ, and it was just goofy. There was a crazy dancing Ron.
Get down!
Dancing Snape was there. And there was so much singing and screaming and dancing and glow sticks and just epicness. And then at the very end, just to make the night totally epic, the last song that they played was "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey, and like Alex Carpenter had everybody singing it, and we were all really close together, and we're singing our hearts out. And then once the song ended, we all kept singing it like a few more times, and it was just like you could feel the love in the room. It was so awesome, and just the best time of my entire life. Infinitus was so epic, and I can't wait for next year and the next year, and I never wanted it to end, and I'm so sad that I'm back at real life. And I love you, Harry Potter fans. Yes, okay, I'm going to stop talking now, and thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Infinitus and stuff, and if there's anything you want me to elaborate more on, let me know. And I will see everybody soon. Bye.